Welcome to my ranking of the NFL's 2022 jerseys and uniforms. It's very simple, it's very self-explanatory. The tiers are on the screen right now. You can see right there. The bottom tier is the worst tier, and then it gets better as it gets higher, as you can see right there with the tiers that are shown on the screen. And ultimately, there's the S tier at the top. So trash tier at the bottom, S tier at the top. Very simple. We're going to get straight into this because there's a lot of things to cover. And yeah, let's get into this. First up in the trash tier are the Washington Commanders. Newly renamed, newly rebranded, and new jerseys as well. And these suck. These are the worst in the league, in my opinion. This is just very amateur looking. I don't like the fact that the helmet, the jersey, and the pants are all the same color. It doesn't usually work for most teams to do that. This just is not good. It's not good. Also, for the purposes of this video, we are only paying attention to the home jerseys of each team, so the primary colored jersey, and that is not a good jersey. However, it's probably the best of the bunch compared to their away and alternate unis. The only other genuinely trash uniforms in the NFL to me are the Arizona Cardinals. This uniform is stuck in the early 2000s and it does not work at all. They look like clown stripes on the sides. Like, this is not good. They needed a rebrand this offseason. They needed a rebrand many off seasons ago, and they still haven't done it. I don't know what's taking them so long. They should be rebranding. It's not that hard to make a clean red and white uniform, but they just don't seem to want to do it. So here they are. You deserve the trash tier, Arizona. So that concludes the trash tier. We're going to move on to the below average tier, starting off with the Denver Broncos. And this is another team whose template is stuck in that Reebok early 2000s look, and this could easily be changed. The reason why they're not in the trash tier, however, though, is because the colors are way more interesting than the Cardinals have. Like the orange and the navy blue work really nicely together. I wouldn't be opposed to them going to the orange crush look with the lighter blue, but this is not a bad look either. It still is below average, though, and they just need to change the stripes on the jersey and on the side of the pants, and you'd be much better looking as a team. The Jets, a team that I have a soft spot for due to the fact that Robert Saleh is their head coach. However, their uniforms leave much to be desired, below average for me. There's just a random black outline on the number. Like, where did that even come from? I do like the helmets. I do think they look pretty nice. And on a nice, hot day, the green looks really nice as well. However, there is the tendency for the green to look very washed out. Also, I don't know what's going on with the stripes on the side. It's like a little bit too much. And this is not great. This could be much better. I do like the green color, the Kelly green, but it could be way better. For whatever reason, the Titans got themselves very obsessed with going mono navy blue. So they wear navy blue helmets, navy blue jerseys, navy blue pants, navy blue socks, navy blue shoes, navy blue everything. And it's boring. It's really boring. Mix in a little light blue and you'd be in the average tier. Put the light blue pants on. Jeez. And lastly, in the below average tier are the defending Super Bowl champions, the Los Angeles Rams. I would say this rebrand's been a disaster, but unfortunately they did win a Super Bowl. So I guess it's not really a disaster as long as you win. I mean, yeah. Good for them, I guess. Not really good for them. I'm kind of salty. But what are they doing? They don't wear yellow pants. Wear yellow pants. Wear the yellow pants. Why are you guys not wearing the yellow pants? You wear the bone pants. Why do you wear that? It's gross. So now we're moving on up into the average tier, and we're going to talk about the Seattle Seahawks. These normally would not be my cup of tea, and they aren't really. I don't love them, but they're average to me. So they're all right. Like, the neon green pops pretty well. The gray numbers look a little weird, but you know what? This is their look. They won a Super Bowl in it, so they probably won't be changing it anytime soon, even though they should, because they could do way better. They could do way better. And now time to talk about the Baltimore Ravens, a team that utilizes purple and black, which is kind of a cool color scheme. These uniforms, however, just feel slightly dated. They're okay, not amazing. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say about them. They're pretty unremarkable. We're also going to talk about the Carolina Panthers. These colors are amazing, but their jerseys are just average to me. Again, they feel slightly dated because these are the same jerseys that they've had their entire franchise. So back from the 90s, I guess. Yeah, these are just slightly dated. Also, they just don't look amazing. I feel like with these sorts of colors, you should be able to do way better. But they're just all right. Now moving on to the Atlanta Falcons. These are still relatively new jerseys. And when they first came out, I absolutely hated them. However, looking at them now, they're just average. The ATL is still far too big. The numbers are still far too big. The stripes, I don't know how I feel about them. However, the helmet is cool. The black is still cool. I mean, black, white, it looks pretty good from far away. But when you look up close, it's like, come on. What kind of design choices were they making here? It's average. The Texans' uniforms just feel very lifeless. I don't like the way the red is trimmed on the uniform, and like, the colors should work nicely together, and they kind of do, but they're just very lifeless, kind of boring. So yeah, they're average. Also average, the Miami Dolphins uniforms, because they should just be using the throwbacks full time. Make them your regular jerseys, and they're going to be selling off the shelves, and you're going to be the best looking team in the league probably. So, please, go back to the throwbacks. These are just okay. The color is carrying. The actual design is pretty boring. Yeah. Oh, I also have to add, some of these teams, I put their white jersey as their home jersey, obviously the Cowboys, but also the Buccaneers and the Dolphins, because the Dolphins choose to wear white at home more than they choose to wear teal at home. So that's why I chose the Dolphins as white uniforms as their home uniforms. The Patriots used to have some of the worst uniforms in the league, but these are only slightly better. I do kind of like the stripes, but the fact that the jersey is all navy blue is really random to me. They should have given them some silver pants. It would be much better. Just like the Panthers, the Jaguars' colors make you think they should have way nicer jerseys, but these are just far too plain, and that's why it's just an average jersey at the end of the day. Whatever they had when they first entered the league, that's what they should be trying to go for now. Something similar to that, because those were amazing. These are just too plain. Lastly, in the average tier, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The white pewter look is just okay. It's not great. I much prefer when they wear red, pewter, white. Pewter, red, pewter. That combination looks way better. These white uniforms are okay. They're all right. They're average. If they wore red at home more, they'd be way higher on this list. Now let's talk about some jerseys that I like. The good tier. Starting off with the Buffalo Bills. And this is just classy. It's nice. It's clean. I like it. I love the blue. I love the white. I love the red. What can I say? I'm pretty simple in that way. These are nice. The New Orleans Saints. I don't necessarily love the fact that the black pants and socks make it look like they're wearing leggings. I would like them to wear gold pants instead. But it's okay. It still works for me. Their colors are great, so good tier. The Chicago Bears have always been a team that I thought had good jerseys. Very classic. I love the three stripes. I love the stripes on the pants. It's just very simple and elegant, and it looks nice. I mean, don't mess with it. It's classic, and it's good. Another team that I find to have a good jersey are the Detroit Lions. I just love the way that gray and blue work together. The only thing I'd say for this uniform is that I don't love the fact that they're on the striping on the right shoulder over here. It says Lions. Like, you don't need to do that. You really did not need to do that. If they got rid of that, it would just look better. I don't know. The Lions is a little clunky for me. But overall, these are good jerseys. The New York Giants have very simple uniforms. However, they look good. I mean, what can I say? Big blue, it works. Blue, blue, white. It's very simple, and it works. Yeah, not much I can say more about this. It's a very simple look, but it's nice. Now let's talk about, well, if the Giants are big blue, the Vikings would be big purple. They wear purple, purple, white, and it's nice. I also really like the font that they use for the numbers. It adds a nice little bit of character to the uniform. So yeah, really good job by the Minnesota Vikings. The Cincinnati Bengals, what an upgrade. Before, I had them as the worst uniforms in the league. Now, these are good. I really do like these. Orange, black, white, and then some orange socks. That's my favorite color combination for them. It looks great. It's clean. It's good. The final team in the good tier is the Philadelphia Eagles. The midnight green is very appropriately named because in the nighttime, these jerseys just look phenomenal. The midnight green just shines so well. In other times of the day, it still looks pretty good. So that's why they're in the good tier. Now we're into the tier. These are the uniforms that make me go when I see them. Like, they're better than good. They're great. They're amazing. Whatever word you want to put there. We've got the Dallas Cowboys. This is a very classic look. Very classic look. I can't imagine this working if a team actually released these like tomorrow and was like, these are our new uniforms. These would not work. But the fact that it's classic does make a difference. It really does. The helmet is iconic. The blue numbers on the white jersey, iconic. The two blue stripes, iconic. And of course, those weird, funky-looking blue-green pants, which for whatever reason, I love. I just love that color for some reason. It really works for me. Yeah, that's why the Cowboys are in this tier. Now, the Pittsburgh Steelers, yet another iconic look. When you turn on the TV and you see these colors, you know who's playing right away. That's classic. That is a classic look right there. The only things knocking this jersey back for me from being in the S tier are the number font. I don't love the number font. It's a little wacky. And I also don't love the fact that because of the templating, you only see one stripe on the players' uniforms other than the QB. Because there's actually supposed to be two white stripes on that yellow part of the jersey. But other than that, I mean, these are iconic. Can't put them any lower than they are right here. These are great. The Indianapolis Colts uniforms are simplicity done to perfection. Just, they're great. I mean, I don't know what else there is to say. They're super clean. Yeah. Blue, the white, that's it. It's blue and white. It's great. And the final team in the tier, the Cleveland Browns. And I know what a lot of people say. They say, ew, brown is ugly. It doesn't work on sports uniforms. I don't necessarily agree. Because when it's done properly, it's done super well. And here, brown with orange looks absolutely stunning. I love the Browns uniforms. Thank goodness they went away from the absolute monstrosities they had 3 years ago, 2 years ago, whatever it was. Whatever they had before, absolutely horrific. Those uniforms were horrific. Yeah, this is great. Are you ready, everybody? It's time for the almighty S tier, starting off with the Oakland Raiders. Sorry, I accidentally said Oakland. Las Vegas, my bad. I mean, come on. Come on. These are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely deserve to be in the S tier. Silver and black. It's simple. It's classic. It's menacing. It's fire. It's cool. Everything about it. It's great. Never change a thing. Please, never change a thing. The Los Angeles Chargers are another team in contention for the best uniforms in the league. I mean, powder blue. What else can I say? Powder blue is amazing. White, powder blue, white. It's simple. The Thunder, the Charger, the Thunderbolts, the bolts on the sides of the pants, of the jersey. Beautiful. It's awesome. I love these uniforms. I love these uniforms. The Green Bay Packers uniforms are iconic. They look fantastic. Never change them, please. Never change them. Absolutely iconic. Yeah, these are great. Come on now. Has to be S tier. So, 3 of the AFC West are in my S tier. The Kansas City Chiefs. I love these uniforms. I love the red, white, and I love the stripings. I love the stripings on the socks. I love the striping on the jersey with just the little hints of yellow. Looks great. Kansas City Chiefs, great job. And last but certainly not least, my favorite team, the San Francisco 49ers, are also in the S tier, in my opinion. This past offseason, we actually unveiled new uniforms, which made a few tweaks. We changed the word mark to the saloon font, and we made it 3 stripes yet again. The 3 stripes just feel right, and the saloon font, again, just feels right. These are good changes to me. It's basically going to look the exact same other than those small changes. So from far away, these are going to look basically like the exact same uniforms. But yeah, S tier, and that's going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you disagreed with in the comments below, and we can have a little discussion, because fashion is subjective. I'll see you guys later.